Hi guys, it's Emily from Aussie Frugal here. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you're returning, it's so good to have you back. Today I am taking you through some of the meals we've had this week. I've been a bit boring on the breakfasts, and I'm going to show you in this how I do lunches for me and hubby while the kids are at school without breaking the budget. So if you're keen for that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, click the little notification bell to be notified when I post new videos, and I will see you later in the video. Frugal living on a budget. I have homemade tea and I got a gluten-free croissant delivered, a loaf of sourdough bread, and I made myself some of Gordon Ramsay's buttery scrambled eggs, and this is my breakfast and it will be perfect. A bit of a splurge, but I also didn't spend $12 on a breakfast. I spent $7 on a loaf of sourdough and $4 for a gluten-free croissant, but I still have the rest of the loaf of sourdough to do me the rest of the week. Oh, and I actually didn't pay for it. I used DoorDash credit, so it was technically free, and I used the DoorDash pass, so I only paid $1.30 in fees out of that credit. So I got a lot of bang for my buck. So tonight we are having hot pot. I have soy sauce, Kewpie mayo. I have a shrimp broth base. I've got some sweet potato noodles to try, some onion and garlic in there, as well as some beef bouillon to make it extra flavorful, go a little further. Hubby is having all of this because this is full of gluten, so that has been pre-boiled. He has fish cakes, crab sticks, fish balls, I think there's shrimp balls, all sorts of fun stuff there, which he is about to demolish. And we have beef and lamb for our meat for the hot pot tonight. There is some pickled ginger there in the center, some sliced carrot, and some Chinese broccoli, and that's going to be our dinner tonight. I'm using my new ceramic spoons, and the plastic one is for Little Miss, and I have my strainer here. That's dinner. So I have 5 ham and cheese and 3 chicken and cheese, and then I made myself some roast beef sandwiches that I'm going to have before we leave, and that's 8. She takes 2 a day, so that's 4 days worth. And then I can make some more. Alright guys, so tonight we're having some scalloped potatoes. It's kind of like potato bake, but it's a different way of doing it, and it is cheaper because it uses less cream, which is obviously the expensive ingredient in potato bake. It also doesn't require bacon or a meat, and you can skip the onion, although I like to do some green onions on top, or shallots, which I just had left over. So this is 6 to 7 medium to large potatoes. I don't remember how many I cut up. I still have half a potato over there. 2 stalks, small sad looking things, of green onions, and a stock cube. I use the 7s because they're gluten-free and they're tasty. So one of those just crumbled over the top with some salt and pepper. Now I'm going to use about 1/3 of a bottle of cream, so about 200 mils instead of a full 600 ml bottle. And I'm going to top it lightly with cheese, and then you'll get very soft cooked potatoes quickly. And then the lovely crisp brown layer of cheese on top, which is the best part of the potato bake anyway, in my opinion. And that will be a side for our dinner tonight. And there you go, 20-25 minutes. 20-25 minutes at 200. That's Bubba getting his dinner and yelling about having to wait for the next spoonful. But there is my scalloped potatoes. Alright, so it's going to be time to pick up the kids from school soon, so I'm preparing their afternoon tea. We have 2 oranges and a large capsicum cut up, and then they have TV snacks. They're going to do a chore for me, and then they can have this. They have to finish the fruit first and the baby cucumbers before they get to have their TV snacks. Alright, so I'm stir frying some zucchini and some carrot with some garlic, salt and pepper. I've got my sweet potato noodles in the back there cooking. I've defrosted my pork mince. I've got my marinade here, my sauce here ready. It's 2 tablespoons of garlic, 2 tablespoons of ginger, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now I'm going to stir fry those veggies, take the veggies off, cook the mince, add the sauce to the mince, and then soft fry some eggs to go on top. I also have some sesame seeds, some Kewpie mayo, and some rice wine vinegar to make a dressing, and it's gonna be delicious. And there it is. I have my meat, I have my stir-fried veggies with a Kewpie mayo dressing that I made. I also put some sriracha on my soft-boiled egg, and I topped it with some sesame seeds and some fried onions. And now I am going to eat it. So I've made a quick baked risotto with some corn kernels, some bacon, and some sweet potato, rice, salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and some chicken stock cubes, just the 7S chicken stock cubes. Then I'm going to add some pesto, some parmesan, and some baby spinach leaves, and a squirt of lemon juice. And I'm going to box this up for some quick and easy lunches this week. And here it is all mixed up. I only had a little bit of pesto left, so I've mixed that through as best I can, and it'll be a nice little fresh herby moment. And I accidentally cooked the risotto a little longer than I intended because I was putting the baby to sleep and I was nap trapped, but I'm kind of super excited about that because it's got this lovely perfect golden brown crispy bits, which will be great, full of flavor. And I used a good shake of Parmesan cheese over that. I might add some shredded tasty cheese if I feel like it needs it, and some salt and some pepper. But here's going to be some of my lunches this week. Alright, so I think it does need some more cheese, but before I do that, I've decided to just add a little butter to see if that helps with the moisture and the fat content a little bit, and then I may not need cheese. And I've also chopped up a little bit of shallots over the top. Mix that through and we'll taste it again, and maybe some more salt and pepper. See how it is and see if I need to go into my cheese stash and add some more cheese. So because I cooked it, I'm gonna have some now for lunch, and I've put up 4 large servings in takeaway containers for lunch this week, which I can have if I run out of time and don't have time to cook, to make sure I have something semi-healthy and I eat, which is a problem for me. And also Howie can just grab one in the morning and take to work. He's also got some curried sausages that I've frozen in the freezer that he can take, so he can just decide what he wants for lunch that day. Alright, so for tonight's dinner, I've just made a quick Mexican rice bowl with some garlic rice cooker, salt, pepper, a couple tablespoons of butter, a couple tablespoons of garlic, cooked that. I did some pork mince with 1 large brown onion, a couple tablespoons of garlic, some taco seasoning from Costco, a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste, some water to make a sauce, and cooked that. Then I cut up 2 tomatoes, a large red bell pepper or capsicum, and a couple of shallots, and some shredded cheese on top to dress. And I made enough for 3 more meals this week, which I am about to box up, and there's the salsa to dress it. I could have also added a tin of sweet corn, which I would have char grilled on the stove, and that would have bulked this out even further, but it is 7 o'clock at night and we've just got home from a PNC meeting, so it is what it is. So it's Wednesday morning. Miss 5 and I are having scrambled eggs on toast. Mr. 8 got himself some blueberry and raspberry coconut porridge. We have tea. We have the aircon on heating the place because it is about 10 degrees. Everybody's wearing their robes. Mister's scooting around, and we're getting ready for the day. So I'm PNC secretary at my kids' school. So I've been stuck at the school all day scrubbing pie warmers for sports day tomorrow. And I've just popped home to nap the baby and feed him. I'm grabbing out my leftovers that I've already prepared for myself. This is my Mexican pork and rice bowl, and then I'm gonna have the rest of my salata to go with it, and then I've got to go back to school and continue cleaning the tuck shop. So tonight I'm cheating. I went to Aldi and I got a 2 kilo lasagna for $8.99. And I chopped it into 8 pieces, which makes it $1.20 a serving. I've got 2 pieces for the kids for tonight, and then I've put away 6 servings, so 3 nights for both kids in the freezer, and then they can have that 1 night of the week for the next 3 weeks, and that'll make life really easy. With my purple cauliflower the other night, I prepped and we ate about 1 kilo, and now I have prepped and frozen this, and this is going into the freezer, and that will be a great side for easy meals for the next couple of weeks. And then I'm having some gluten-free sausages. I'm boiling some veggies to go with this, and hubby's having some leftover chicken fillets from a meal earlier in the week. It's just going to be one of those nights tonight. All right, so I've frozen 2 servings of the risotto. So that was a sweet potato, corn, and bacon risotto with some pesto. And then I have the 6 lots of lasagna up here. These are all freezing. And then I will reorganize down here. I've got some curried sausages for hubby for lunches. With rice there, and then I've got some curried sausages with no rice that'll make a meal for all of us, chicken stock, and a chicken noodle soup, and 2 pasta bakes. So those pasta bakes are going to come out one night this week, one night this week and one night next week. Get them rotated through, move some of the stuff from the top down, and we're going to fill this up. All right, so here's the kids. They have corn on the cob. I cut up 2 carrots real quick from my juicing carrots and the last of a bag of beans. And there is their dinner tonight. So that's $1.20 for the lasagna, 10 cents for the carrot, about 20 cents for the beans, and $1.35 for the corn. And I'll pop up on the screen how much that is total for their meals. Here's hubby's dinner. He's already eaten, so it's rather smaller portions, but that's okay. And for mine, I have the same veggies, some gluten-free sausages that I got in a freezer pack ages ago. I just got 2 of a couple of different sausages so I could try them. Corn, and this is just burger sauce for my sausages. Quick, easy, simple dinner. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, to like, comment, subscribe, click the little notification bell to be notified when I post new videos, and I will catch you in the next one.